You know, another good reason to stay self-represented today is that, you know, your average attorney probably isn't the brightest bulb, or could not be the brightest bulb. I mean, you know, they made it through law school, but it doesn't mean that they're, you know every argument worth arguing, right? And when you're a judge, you really are only supposed to consider, really, I think, the argument put forth by the attorney, right? Okay? But then, you know, consider that the judge has heard zillions of arguments, the good, bad, the ugly, right? And also consider that without an attorney conscience for a judge to deflect all the responsibility of your case onto, it falls on the judge, right? Or the DA, right? But they both, you know, have heard, you know, every argument under the sun. And then consider that a judge also has to consider every argument that she's ever, you know, approved, you know, or given leniency to, you know? And it could come down to, like, the minutia of it falling on a judge's conscience, right? Because she doesn't have that attorney to deflect onto, right? It could come down to, like, the minutia on the judge's conscience of, like, you know, deprivation of proper skincare, right? You know, I mean, it could come down to minutia of whether or not to keep somebody in jail, right? I mean, just think about it. I mean, you know, just in case you needed any more reason to simply rely on God, rely on the fact that then it falls on the judge's conscience almost exclusively, okay? And they know every argument under the fucking sun. And then it's on their conscience that they maybe have been lenient to an attorney who made the proper argument about deprivation of skincare. You know what I'm saying? You know? And also because they know that you're too stupid to avoid the nets that bring you into criminal court anyways, okay? So you're already stupid, right? She knows you don't have a chance in hell at arguing anything at all in a court of law, right? So she has to do all the thinking for you, right? Well, you know, like, really she's not supposed to. I mean, you know, she's not really supposed to, but then it's on her conscience. You know, it's on her conscience alone what she does to you. She can't deflect it onto your stupid attorney, okay? She can't deflect it onto your stupid choice of your stupid attorney, right?